Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the Williamsfield to Hodges leg of Highway 2000. We're going to talk about alignment. Now, the original alignment for Highway 2000 didn't have it going through Hodges in St. Elizabeth. So I think a lot of people were a bit surprised when it was announced that the next leg of the highway would go from Williamsfield to Hodges in St. Elizabeth, because Highway 2000 was originally designed to go from Williamsfield to Montego Bay. And they had started work on some sections of the Long Hill bypass and basically from Mount Pelier back to Montego Bay. So the highway was originally designed to go more inland and go up to Mount Pelier and then into Montego Bay from Williamsfield. But when it was announced that the highway was going to go from Williamsfield to Hodges in St. Elizabeth, the alignment took it along the coast. So a lot of persons were wondering what's going on. Why are they going? It's now a longer route to get to Montego Bay. But at the opening of the Maypen to Mandeville leg of Highway 2000, or the Maypen to Williamsfield leg, I should say, it was announced that Highway 2000 is going to go to Negril. So now we understand why the alignment changed. It's going to run along the coast and go to Negril. So the original alignment taking it more through to the right of the Spur Tree Hill, because anyway you were taking this road, Negril or Montego Bay, a bypass had to be built for Spur Tree. So it was originally thought the bypass would, and the government announced they were building a bypass for Spur Tree, which would be a part of the highway. This part, it was known. What wasn't known was that the bypass would go to the left of the Spur Tree Hill and not the right. In other words, the bypass is now going to go closer to the coast rather than inland, which is fine. So we now understand why the alignment from Williamsfield to Hodges took that route, because the highway is now going to Negril. Now, I'm assuming the highway is going to go to Montego Bay also. Now, as to where it goes north to go over the hills into Montego Bay, we're not sure. That part has not been announced yet. But there are a few options they could take, a few routes. Now, we'll talk about that in another video. So we're just going to go through an article that gives a little bit more information on the Williamsfield to Hodges leg of the highway. The government plans to extend the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project further westward from Williamsfield in Manchester to Hodges in St. Elizabeth. Prime Minister the Most Honourable Andrew Holness, who made the disclosure in his contribution to the 2023-24 budget debate in the House of Representatives, said the scope of the project includes improvements of the existing road infrastructure, as well as putting in bypass roads for Mandeville, Spur Tree, Junction, Southfield, and Black River. These bypasses are necessary to ensure that we do not create bottlenecks which impede the flow of traffic and defeat the purpose of building the highway, he said. He noted that work on the current segment that's talking about the Maypen to Williamsfield leg, which is now open, and they were just talking about the Maypen to Mandeville leg, which is 23 kilometers from Maypen to Williamsfield. That's now finished. It's open. And then the highway incorporates 5 kilometers from the Melrose Hill bypass to Williamsfield. So the toll road, Highway 2000, is actually from Maypen to the Melrose Hill bypass, which is 23 kilometers. And then from Melrose Hill bypass to Williamsfield, it's 5 kilometers. But that's not a toll road. It's not part of the highway. So the highway now reaches Williamsfield. Let's put it that way. And it took about 5 years to design, align it, and build it. Now the Prime Minister is saying they want to do the Williamsfield to Hodges leg in less than 5 years. They want to try and cut it down to 4 years. And they would have started work on it as well. Anytime now they should start work. But remember, it's before you can get to the construction, you have to do the planning, you have to get the alignment, the EPA approvals. So there is a process that has to be done before the construction starts. Now, so they should be starting all of that very soon. Now, in the article, they said they're going to be building bypasses for Mandeville. So there is a bypass for Mandeville called the Winston Jones Highway. Now, the question we have is, are they going to upgrade that existing road to 4 lanes, or are they going to build a new road? That's something we have to look out for. To Spurtree, well, we all know they're going to build a bypass for Spurtree. But it's going to, remember, this highway is now running along the coast, which probably is a better alignment because tourism is a major industry in Jamaica, and Black River has the potential. Black River can have a port. Black River is a major town. Black River has, no, I don't think they have any major hotels yet, but they have a lot of villas. Black River has a lot of potential, but we'll talk about that in another video. So it's good that Black River is going to be a part of this alignment. Then you have Spurtree, which is going to get a bypass. Then you're going to have a bypass for Junction and Southfield, which means the highway is now, because between Junction and Southfield in that area you have Treasure Beach, which is a major tourist area. So the highway is now running along the coast basically, and it's not going through the island, like through the Balaclava area. Basically, it's not following the original alignment, which is fine because the original alignment was done in the late 1990s. The late 1990s. And Section 2B of the Highway 2000 project was to build a road from Williamsfield to Montego Bay. That has now changed. The alignment, has changed. The road is now going through this more to the coast and heading towards Black River and then Negril. Alright guys, as usual, we'll keep you updated on this project. Leave your comments in the section below. Let us know what you think about this new alignment. And it makes more sense now. The alignment we can understand now because the road is going to Negril. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.